Hello everybody!
Bright light, see the bright light. Anyway, hello everybody. How's everybody this beautiful Monday? It's Monday the 12th of
November
2018.
2018.
Yeah, 12th of November. And it's
Getting
time for
closer to
another...
Christmas.
What?
Getting closer to Christmas.
It's getting closer to Christmas.
I'm very excited.
Christmas.
Someone already has the Christmas tree up in my class.
What?
Decorated. But no decorations for the Christmas tree.
That's a bit early. That's a bit early. Anyway, lads, it's Monday, so it's time to do our bench update.
Monday.
Yes, an update on the bench and what we're up to.
Update on the bench. What did we do to the bench? We did nothing to the bench. We just did stuff on the bench, not to the bench.
What do you mean we? Oh yes, you did. You did. You
How?
helped. You helped. Remember?
How?
Oh, we have to show a bit of that.
How did I help?
Abby did a bit of spraying.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Abby did a bit of airbrushing. She helped me get the. Do you remember what you sprayed?
Wheels.
Wheels.
Well.
Yep, Abby sprayed brush my wheels. So anyway, let's.
Good job, me.
Without further ado, let's go down to the bench and we'll have a look at this week's progress on the United Nations M11382 from Academy, and I've got it nearly ready, nearly finished. I just made a little mock up there on how I'm going to do the dial, just little ideas. What I'm going to show you, it more than likely isn't going to be the final layout of it. I'm just trying out different things. Yeah, trying out different things.
I like it.
Yeah. So let's go down, let's have a look, and we'll just talk about it. Isn't that it? Just talk about it. You're making faces behind my back.
No, I'm going.
Right, so here it is down at the bench, and as you can see, I've got the UN done on it. Yep, UN on it. I should have twisted that before I could see. Could I move it? Our paintbrushes are in the way. But anyway, like I said, I have the figures finished. I have the vehicle almost finished. I just want to do a little bit of rusting on the exhaust pipe on that.
Oh yeah.
And then it's got to get gloss coated.
Glossy.
Gloss coated. And the reason I want to get it gloss coated for two reasons. One, I want to do a bit of weathering on it, and two, every time I touch it I'm leaving little fingerprints and God knows what on it. Plus there is a
one like
yeah, I know, yeah, I've already kind of gone over that about twice already and it's still showing up. But I also found out that UN vehicles, because I always wondered, I mean, they do like, they're not glossy but they're not matte either, and what it is, they're semi-gloss. Yeah, they're
Did you get semi-gloss then?
No, but I do have gloss paint, and it's not exactly the glossiest of glosses.
Is it that?
Yep, it's one of them there. Not 86, but 22. X22.
Clear. It's
Clear.
not
Clear, but because it's X, it means it's gloss. But it depends on how you apply it and things like that. You can get it to a kind of a semi-gloss, which is what which is what I want for that. I want it semi-gloss. So as you see, I have the inside all nicely done and weathered and everything. Okay, so what I just do is I just pop him out of there. Okay.
Bye-bye.
I'll pop off my machine gun, which isn't fitted either, because you got to twist the machine gun, otherwise you can't get him in. Okay, and we can have a look inside. And there's Hector inside there. Okay, we can get the camera right in there.
There's a bottle.
Okay, so he's got his bottle of water, his blue helmet, and his M16. The floor. Yeah, the floor has got a bit of mud dust and things in it.
I thought that was cool.
As has the ramp. A little bit of dirtying up on the inside.
It looks like moss as well.
Yeah.
Like the green.
Yeah, it kind of gathers and collects stuff off their boots when they're cleaning off their boots when they're getting in. So that means that the ground surface that I do has to be kind of a bit earthy looking, doesn't it? There's pointless having snow on the ground and then where did all that mud come from? Yeah.
Maybe it snowed.
Yeah.
And then that was.
Yeah.
Like.
So I'll be having kind of a little bit of mud splashes up here along the sides, up around there, and on the wheels and things, just to kind of make it all kind of tie in together. So
you could put like green grass, small pieces of grass.
What I used for that was XF2 flat white from Tamiya. I sprayed that, and like I said, you can't even touch it. You have to go be very, very careful because the slightest little touch is leaving little marks. So the sooner I get that glossed, the better. So I'll be getting that glossed today. Also, it's down at the moment, but it is going to be in the upward position. Okay, with a little stanchion pole here, and we can get in and we can see our engine. Okay. So the engine is nicely done in that, and it's all weathered and everything else in there. So, like I said, I'm nearly finished with that. Hopefully I'll have it finished off by the end of this week. And I'll have a good start done on the dial for that. A couple of bits and pieces I want to get for the dial, and like I said, I haven't fully decided on what I'm going to do. Am I going to have a bit of a building, a wall? I'm going to have something, and I'm just going to have it on a flat base. So it's deciding whether to do a building or a wall, what layout I'm going to do the figures in. That was just one idea that the vehicle sort of here. I did it purely just to see for size wise how much space I've got at the back here and what I can do. Okay, so I could kind of come across there with a high wall, or even say a building front. Okay, the front of a building. So like everything else, I just haven't decided yet. So I'll have to decide on that fairly soon, won't I? Yeah, because I'm almost finished this. Because like I said, all I got to do is gloss coat that and give it a wash with black and things, just to highlight certain areas like the grills and top and things like that. So that's next for me. I'll get that done this evening, get that all glossed up, and then I can get the weathering done of that. So therefore this should be finished by tomorrow evening, the vehicle that is. So then hopefully Wednesday I can make a start on the dial. So I should have decided by Wednesday what I'm going to do. And if I haven't got it decided by Wednesday, I don't know what. But I've decided what I'm doing in my next project. Yeah. No, he didn't. I put him down. I laid him down because he was up in the turret.
That how he fell.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, help me.
Yeah, lying down, screaming and kicking and roaring like a baby. But my next project after this, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I am going to tell you that I'm going out of my comfort zone. Okay, so you can guess what I'm going to do. Yes, very, very hard.
You're gonna have to tell me.
I'll tell you, of course, but I'm not telling the peeps, the poops, the peeps, the peoples. As you see, that rub-on lettering that I got, that stuff there.
There's a U and an N that he took out.
They worked out absolutely fabulous. They really did. I'm really chuffed with how they came around.
Good job.
Yeah.
Letters and numbers.
Oh, thank you very much. But anyway, that's it really for the update. Just over to myself and Abs now for the B.U.M chocolate and the B.U.M fruit. The fruit and the chocolate. The base, as you can see, I always use these little bases, and it's a chalkboard. Yeah,
just use
a kid's chalkboard, and you get them in the pound shop. They come with a little box of coloured chalks and a blackboard eraser. In other words, a bit of sponge on a little pad. A sponge. Sponges then they're dead handy then for weathering. Yes, so you can keep the sponge for weathering. So you're getting 2 for 1, and they only cost £1. So great little bases. Need a little bit of clean up because they're not exactly the best of wood, but a little bit of clean up and a little bit of varnish.
As you can tell.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. But give it a bit of a sanding.
Yeah.
A little bit of a varnish. Champ for the edges, round them off a bit, And they look lovely. They're perfect base and they're perfect size because they're not too big. They'll fit on the shelf and they're not going to look out of the way. So anyway, let's get back up to myself and Abs and we can finish off this week's B.U.M.
Hi.
Thumbnail. So anyway, that's it for this week's one. I like my beard. Yes, I'm growing a beard.
Yay.
It's getting there, isn't it?
Winter beard.
Winter beard keeps the face warm in the winter. Yes.
It feels so nice.
And it's my moustache part of it then for Movember.
And it feels so nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I won't grow the moustache on its own because I look like a sort of an 80s porn star, but I'll go the beard with it, and that's for Movember. And Movember is Men's Cancer Awareness Month. So it's just makes awareness of men's cancers. So what have we left to do, my darling?
Bum chocolate and bum fruit.
Bum chocolate and bum fruit. So what do you want to do?
Fruit.
Fruit. She wants to do the fruit. She wants to be fruity. So for Simon and
That's the same.
who else is Les? I think Les is a diabetic as well. So all those diabetics out there, stay away from the chocolate. Have yourself a bit of fruit.
An apple.
An apple.
And this is not ordinary apple. I got this from school.
That's a school apple. No. See, they get fruit in school.
Yay!
And what they don't get in school,
I do not like.
they do not get.
I do not like this type.
Do you not like this chocolate?
I do not like this type. He's happy now. It's a
Dairy Milk Medley from Kennedy Breeze. Yes, it's a medley bar.
Is that Kevin? Oh no, I thought it was Kevin the Carrot.
Kevin the Carrot? No. So this is the medley bar. It's a delightful dark chocolate chips.
Dark chocolate? Oh no, not bad. No.
Yeah, it was chocolate chips,
not
dark chocolate chips. Chips
still.
of biscuit and fudge.
I like fudge.
Mixed in.
Can I have the fudge?
No, it's mixed in with the chocolate.
Oh.
That's what all those little bits. See, those bits of the fudge, the white bits of the biscuit, and the brown bits of the dark chocolate. So it's
Is it a normal milk chocolate bar?
Cadbury Dairy Milk Medley. No, and I look at John Sealing because the camera just went whoop.
Why not?
Why not? So anyway, that's what you playing with wires.
You play with it over here. You're closest to the wires.
Have to blame somebody, don't I? So anyway, let's
buy yourself an apple.
Buy yourself an apple. So anyway, that's it.
An apple a day keeps you dropping away.
And an onion a day keeps everyone away. so anyway, that's it for this week's B.U.M. Don't forget to tune in during the week. I'll have an update on the
you should have an onion.
on the M113. How I got to this stage from where I was with the last update. Where I am at the moment, once I've got the tiny little bit of painting to do on that, and that is just the exhaust pipe on that. It comes out the top, and it wouldn't be nice and white. It does get a bit rusted over because the heat burns off the paint, and weather gets at it and it rusts. So anyway, that will be the only bit of painting that's left to do on that. Then I'm going to give it a gloss coat, and then I'm going to give it a bit of a wash. So that's all to be done for that. So stay tuned for the update on that, and that will be the final reveal then on the vehicle. So that will be up this week, and then it'll be getting started on the dial. Well, the display base. We won't call it a dial, because to me a diorama is a big thing that you go into, do loads of detail and things like that in it. And this will be just a simple display base, just to make it look good, because Joe gave me this vehicle. It's an absolutely beautiful vehicle, and he gave me the figures with it. So if you've got figures, you might as well use them. Where are you going off to? Hiding. She's not there. She's hiding. So anyway, lads, we'll catch you next week. Be nice to one another. Get back here, you. You've got to tell everybody to go out and
buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it.
What she said. Catch you next week, lads. Stay safe.
Bye.
Be nice to one another again, like I said. And don't forget, November is Men's Cancer Awareness Month.
And also,
for all you men out there, grow a moustache or a moo beard. And as long as it's got a moo beard. A moo beard. Moo beard. Beard December. So anyway, lads, ta-da from me. And Bye.
The
Bye
seal.
bye. Bye bye from the mad one.
Oh.
And we'll see you next Monday.